Hi, this is Dave and Sadie. We're going to talk to you today about your teeth and getting dental work done, specifically getting dental work done down in Tijuana. I think you'll find it interesting, so let me put her down and tell you a little bit about it. I've been self-employed for most of my life, and in all that time I've never had dental insurance. Now the other problem I have is I don't take very good care of my teeth. So I do get a lot of cavities, I eat a lot of sweets, and it causes a lot of problems. And without dental insurance, I generally wait too long and have needed several root canals. As a younger man, we used to go down to Mexico to party all the time. We used to be able to just walk right across the border. And along the way, I would always see dental clinics. So, I guess about 10, 15 years ago, I thought I had a toothache, and I thought, well, I'm going to go down and see what this is all about. We'll take a chance. It used to be you could just walk across the border, and there was a building called Medac right there. I went in there, went into the first dentist, and got excellent care. He spoke as good English as anybody I've never met, and took his time and did the job right. But now they've changed the entry into Mexico, so it's much harder to just walk across, and usually there's a 2 to 3 hour wait walking back. So I decided to try to find a place I could drive to. And that's what I'm going to show you today. We're going to drive down to Mexico. I'm going to show you all the turns, how to get there. There's several dentists in this area, and I'll point out the one that I used. And then we'll come back. I think you'll find it interesting. It's not as scary as it seems. And the best part is the cost. The last time I checked, a root canal and a crown ran anywhere from about $2,500 to $3,500 in the US. The last one I had was down in Mexico. It was about 2 years ago, and the total was $600. Now, it has gone up a little bit since then, but not a lot. So while we're doing this, I'm going to show you the estimate and show you everything about it. Sit back and let's take a trip to Mexico.
I live in the Spring Valley area of San Diego. Google Maps shows it takes about 20 minutes to get down to Mexico. Mainly, you're going to want to just go down the 5 if you're visiting. So let's go ahead and speed things up so you don't have to watch for 20 minutes. There's a lot of hotels down here you can stay right across the border, so you can stay in the United States side and just go into Mexico. Now here we're coming up on the first sign that says the international border, or you can cut off there to go back to the US, but now you're committed. You're going to a third world country. You're going to Mexico. So the first thing we're going to come up to here is there's a little toll booth. As you can see, there's cameras where they're checking us out. I don't even know if they're on, to tell you the truth. And there doesn't appear to be anybody at the booth here. So let's just continue on. There's several lanes. We'll just stay in this lane for the time being. Now the next area you're going to come up to is they're going to scan the car again. I don't know if they're looking at the license plates or if there's some kind of x-ray thing going on here. But let's just pick a lane where they've got a green light. Here's one here. And as we pull forward, again, there's nobody manning this area. I guess we pass because they're going to raise the gate here for us. And then this is secondary inspection, where a customs agent can come out and flag you in for a second inspection. And as you can see, they've grabbed this silver car in front of us. Hopefully they won't take us. As we go forward, you'll see a military fellow over here. Third world countries are big on showing strength. Make sure you stop at all the stop signs. You don't want to be stopped and written a ticket. A lot of times when they try to give you a ticket, they'll ask for a bribe so they don't have to take you downtown. I've never had that happen. There's a lot of stories about it. But just make sure you follow all the traffic rules. So now you're in Tijuana, Mexico. To get to our destination, we're going to follow the signs for Aeropuerto. Looking around, it doesn't really look that different than the United States. So again, stay straight here. Don't go off to the right. That'll take you out to the beaches. And again, stay to the right here. Now we're going to follow the signs for the USA Otay. It's spelled Otay, but we say it Otay. There to the left here, and you'll see a sign for Pueblo Amigo, which is the hotel. And you can see the hotel there on your right-hand side. There's actually a casino in the basement of this hotel, so if you like to play slot machines, you can play some slot machines while you're here. And now look at here, this fella, he's all walking by himself, he's outside, he's got a mask on. They're treating the COVID thing a lot more strictly down here, and because of it, they have a lot less infections than we do in the United States. So there's the sign for Pueblo Amigo. We're going to make a right turn here into the complex. On your right, you'll see the hotel and casino. And on the left, there's a business park, and there's a lot of dentists in this business park. Now, the parking lot attendant also has a mask on, which kind of surprised me, and he's outside. I've stopped here and I'm asking him how much it is to park. And what he's told me is just go ahead and park. They'll charge you on the way out. So let's pull in here. Caliente is a sports book, so you can also bet on the big games, and I have a lot of friends that come down here during sports season to do just that. And here's the dentist, Dr. Dahlia. There's a lot of dentists back there, but I've been using Dr. Dahlia for years. So let's park the car, and we're here, and let's go in. So we're here at Dr. Dahlia's in Tijuana, Mexico. And they've got COVID information on the door. And they've remodeled since I was last here, which is about 2 years ago. Very modern and nice. Now I've already checked in. Just wanted to show you the offices. And I've been using this dentist for about 10 years. And she's already asked me to fill out an online questionnaire about what diseases I have. Hi.
Hi.
And I believe she's going to take my temperature to make sure I'm not sick.
Okay. Everything good.
And I'm 96.4. All right, great. Are we ready? Or
Yes.
okay. So I'm just going to show you what their what are those called? It's not observatory. Do you know what the area is called where they? It's got a special name. I can't remember what it is.
I'm not sure what.
Oh, what the place where they work on you?
Oh, the units?
Yeah. I'm just going to take a picture in here of the facilities. And it's just like any other dentist anywhere I've ever been in the world. And I'm going to turn.
We're going to work with you today?
Okay, and here's where we're working today. And you can see they even have a video screen there that I can watch. And I'll talk to you after we're done. I obviously couldn't film while she was working on me. I found this picture on the web because the first step was to take an x-ray with a handheld gun. It looked like a big space gun, and it put the images directly on the computer screen so I could look at them and she could look at them and point out what's wrong. Then she went into the office and prepared a full estimate of everything I needed done. The teeth that needed to be worked on are marked in red, so you can see that she thinks I need a lot of work. She thought that I should get, in addition to today's work, which are the two listed up here, she thinks I should get a couple of implants with crowns. Now, I don't know what implants are supposed to charge or cost, so I put this up for you. You can compare them with your own dentist. Seems expensive to me, but again, I've never priced implants. I did ask her to give me an idea what a root canal and a crown would cost, because that's mainly what I've had done here. So it runs about $285 for the root canal to build up the post is another $50 to $100, and a U.S. made crown is $550, or you can get a Mexican made one for $475. I would probably get the Mexican made one and be just fine. So for what I'm going to do today is to have her work on my chipped tooth in the front, and then fill it in, and that's $65, and then do dental surgery to remove the tooth. Now the total would be $215. That's paid in full. There is no extra taxes added to that. She did send somebody down, and I had to buy $6 worth of aspirin or pain reliever. When you leave, they do give you a pass to get in the medical lane. I called, or I didn't call, but I looked on my phone to the border wait time, and the border wait time was about 2 hours. Now I did get a little lost going down there this time. I haven't been down to Mexico in a while. So I'm just going to show you the last few minutes of the trip back to the border here. And this is downtown Tijuana. That was a museum there on the right-hand side. I don't even know if it's open anymore. But here, you get into the medical lane, going back to the U.S. And the reason why I want to show you this is to show you how fast the medical lane is. They've set this up because they think there are a lot of medical tourists that come in from the United States to come down to Mexico. And you can have plastic surgery done here, hair replacement or hair transplants, and of course a lot of dentistry. And people do fly in from all over the country to have their dental work done here. I was driving Uber for a while and did meet several people that had come just for that reason. I've also met people in their office saying they had come in from different parts of the country just to get their dental work done. Now you see the cars lined up over here on the left? This is where the line starts to get back across the border. But we're in the medical lane, so we're going to bypass all of this. Now if you notice over there on your right, there's Pueblo Amigo, so you can see about where we are in relation to where we had to get to. So we got the gate down here. I pulled up. Nobody seems very much interested. But what you won't see is there's a policeman comes over to the window and asks for my medical pass and then compares it to my ID to make sure I didn't make up myself. So he's taking a look at it. You see the gates down here. I guess I passed because there we go. Yeah, the gate goes up here. Now again, you can see the traffic backed up here. Now look how fast, or look at all the traffic that we passed by doing this medical lane thing. So if you come down for medical reasons in Tijuana, make sure that your clinic gives you one of these passes. And this is just amazing. Because again, the border wait time was 2 hours. These little stores are all closed here. Time gone by, this wasn't a medical lane. They would run regular traffic here, and you'd be stuck in traffic, and there'd be little stores. People would come out and sell stuff to you right out your car window. But because this is so fast, it's kind of a losing proposition for them to wait for a car to stop. And look at this. Look at how fast we're getting down there. So all in all, it's an easy trip down. It's an easy trip back. You save tons and tons of money, and I think the care is pretty good. You may feel a little more comfortable in the United States, but if you're on a budget, this is the way to go.